Yesterday, your dog did something you hated, and you paid it for doing it. You didn't mean to. You probably didn't even notice, but your dog noticed. Because every bad habit your dog has was trained by someone. And most of the time, that someone is holding the leash. By the end, you'll see 8 ways owners train the behavior they hate most. Number 2 works exactly like a casino. It's probably running in your kitchen right now. Some of these will sound backwards at first. That's exactly why they keep working on us. And number 7 is the one that makes people go quiet. Let's start with the sound that trains almost every owner on Earth. Number 1 is attention, and it starts with a whine. Your dog whines, and you look over. Maybe you talk to it. Maybe you tell it to stop. Either way, something just happened that matters more than the words. Your dog got your eyes, your voice, and your focus. To a dog, attention is one of the strongest rewards that exists. It doesn't have to be praise. Eye contact counts. A frustrated sigh counts. Even scolding counts because scolding is still you, fully focused on them. So the whining wasn't random noise. It was an experiment. And the experiment paid. Research groups in Budapest have shown dogs track human attention with remarkable precision. They know where your eyes are, almost all the time. Here's what that means for you. Every glance you give a whining dog is a payment. And a behavior that gets paid gets repeated. Try counting it for one evening. Every time your dog makes noise, notice where your eyes go. Most owners are shocked by their own score because the payments were automatic. Nobody decides to reward whining. It collects anyway. Now, about that payment schedule. Because number 2 is where this gets genuinely strange. If that already explains something in your house, here's a 10-second favor. The subscribe button tells YouTube to show you the rest of these. That's the only reason it matters. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is the just this once mistake. Your dog begs at the table. You say no 10 times. On the 11th, you're tired and you hand over a scrap. It feels harmless. One scrap, one time. Here's what learning science says actually happened. B.F. Skinner ran the famous experiments on this at Harvard. He found something that still shapes psychology today. A behavior rewarded every time is easy to break. Stop the reward, and the behavior stops. But a behavior rewarded occasionally becomes nearly unbreakable. It's the exact mechanism that keeps people sitting at slot machines. The win could always be one more pull away. So when you gave in, you didn't teach your dog that begging fails. You taught it that begging takes 11 tries. You turned your dinner table into a casino, and your dog is happy to keep playing. It's not just food, either. The dog that scratches the door sometimes gets let in. The dog that whines at night sometimes gets lifted onto the bed. Sometimes is the most powerful word in dog training. And nobody ever says it on purpose. Here's the worst part. The longer you resist before folding, the stronger the lesson lands. 10 refusals before one yes builds a dog with world-class persistence. You didn't just reward begging. You trained endurance. If that one stung, the next one is worse. Because number 3 is something you probably did this week. Number 3 is yelling at a barking dog. It feels logical. Loud problem, loud correction. But think about what your dog actually hears. Dogs are social barkers. When one dog in a group sounds off, others join in. Researchers call this social facilitation. So your dog barks at the window and you shout. From the dog's side, the message is simple. You're barking too. The pack has joined in, so the threat must be real. Your correction just confirmed the alarm. Worse, it delivered energy and attention at the exact wrong moment. So the barking gets louder and you yell louder back. A duet, performed nightly, that each of you thinks the other started. There's a simple test for this one. Next time the barking starts, walk to the window silently. Look outside, then walk away relaxed. You're answering the alarm without joining it. Many dogs settle within seconds because the report was filed. You can add one calm word if you want. Something like, "Thank you," said low and bored. It marks the moment without feeding it. Number 4 moves from your window to your sidewalk. Number 4 is the tight leash. Your dog pulls, so you pull back. It's pure instinct, and it backfires completely. Dogs have something trainers call the opposition reflex. Press against a dog's body, and it presses back automatically. It's the same reflex sledge dogs are bred to lean into. Pull backwards on a leash, and the dog leans forward harder. You're not correcting the pulling. You're strengthening the exact muscles and habit behind it. And there's a second layer most owners never see. A leash is a phone line running between your two bodies. Constant tension down that line tells your dog the world is tense. Tense dogs react harder to everything they meet. So the tight leash creates pulling and something sadder. A dog that meets the world is already braced for trouble. Owners often mistake this for a reactive personality. Sometimes it's just a reactive leash. Watch 2 experienced dog walkers pass each other sometime. The calm dogs are on loose leads, almost without exception. That's not luck. That's physics and psychology agreeing with each other. Loose leash, calm dog. It really does run in that direction. Quick pause before number 5. Think of your dog's single worst habit right now. Actually, picture it. Hold that image because one of the next 4 probably built it. Number 5 is repeating commands. Sit, sit, sit down. Every owner has done this in front of company. Here's the problem, and it has a name in learning science. It's called learned irrelevance. A signal that keeps arriving without consequence becomes background noise. The brain files it away with traffic sounds and ticking clocks. So when you repeat a cue 5 times, you're training something. You're training your dog that the first 4 don't count. The real command in your dog's mind became your angry 5th one. Your dog isn't ignoring you. It's waiting for the version of the word that actually means something. This happens with names too. A name repeated all day, attached to nothing, slowly loses meaning. Then owners wonder why the dog won't come when called. The fix costs nothing. Say the word once, then help the dog succeed and pay for the success. The word gets its value back surprisingly fast. 1 clean cue beats 50 repeated ones. Your dog was never deaf. It was doing the math you taught it. Number 6 is the jumping dog and your busy hands. Your dog jumps up and you push it off. You grab its paws. You say, down, down, down. Congratulations, you just paid for the jump 3 different ways. Touch is a reward. Eye contact is a reward. Your voice, even annoyed, is a reward. To an excited dog, pushing feels like wrestling. And wrestling is the best game it knows. The thing that actually ends up jumping is the one thing owners rarely try. Nothing. No touch, no talk, no eye contact until 4 paws hit the floor. Then, the attention arrives like a jackpot. Dogs work out that math with impressive speed. Some dogs figure it out in a single evening. One more detail makes this harder. Guests reward jumping even more than you do. They laugh, they pet, they say it's fine. One visitor can undo a week of your patience. Brief them at the door before the dog gets there. Now, number 7. This is the one I flagged at the start. Fair warning, it might change how you see a very familiar face. Number 7 is punishing the crime scene. You come home to a shredded cushion. Your dog's head drops. Ears back, eyes soft, body low. It knows what it did, you think. Look at that guilty face. In 2009, Alexandra Horowitz at Barnard College tested exactly this. Owners scolded their dogs for eating a forbidden treat. Here's the twist. Some of those dogs had eaten nothing at all. The innocent dogs showed the guilty look just as strongly, sometimes more strongly. The look was never guilt. It's appeasement. It's a dog reading your anger and trying to switch it off. Dogs have watched our faces for thousands of years. They're better at reading anger than we are at reading them, which means punishment after the fact teaches nothing about the cushion. The mess happened hours ago in a different world. Dogs connect consequences to what's happening right now. So what did your dog actually learn? That your arrival sometimes means danger. And there's a quieter cost that builds over years. A dog correctly and unpredictably starts hiding things instead. Not out of cunning, out of self-protection. The chewing doesn't stop. It just moves somewhere you'll find it later. That lowered head you read as an apology is something else. It's your best friend asking you not to be frightening. Sit with that before number 8, because the last one explains why the good moments keep slipping away. Number 8 is the quietest mistake on this list. It's ignoring the calm. Think about when your dog gets your full attention. When it barks, when it jumps, when it steals a sock and bolts down the hallway. Now think about the dog lying quietly at your feet. What does that dog get? Usually nothing. Maybe a distracted pat while you scroll your phone. In learning terms, behaviors that never get paid slowly fade out. Researchers call it extinction. It's the same reason you stopped checking a dead app. No payoff, no habit. So in most homes, chaos earns a salary and calm works for free. Guess which employee quits first? The fix requires zero training skill. Catch your dog being good. A quiet word, a soft touch, a treat dropped without ceremony. Do it tonight, the next time your dog settles down on its own. Play the calm, and you'll start seeing more of it. 20 small payments a day outweigh one dramatic correction. It's the cheapest training advice that exists, and almost nobody uses it. Put all 8 together, and one picture forms. Your dog is not stubborn. It's not spiteful, and it's not plotting to run your household. Your dog is a scientist. It runs experiments all day and keeps flawless records of what pays. Every bad habit in your house is a receipt. A record of something you paid for, one distracted moment at a time. The barking, the begging, the pulling, the jumping. All of it made sense to somebody. That somebody has 4 legs and a spotless memory. And that's actually the best news in this entire video. Because the same dog that learned the habit can learn its replacement. Your dog has been watching you this whole time, taking notes. Starting tonight, you get to decide what goes in them. Thank you for watching. If this changed the way you see your dog, hit like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the world of dogs. And tell me in the comments, which one of these have you caught yourself doing? I read every single one. Take care.